now, and we want you to look at this complex. It houses two different daycare centers. One is Kids Corner and the other Head Start Daycare Center. Now, back in March, investigators say a 2.5-year-old named Stevie Eldridge walked out of Kids Corner Daycare and was left unattended outside for more than 15 minutes. Something her parents say they didn't know until days later.
That's another thing too, though. If them boys wouldn't have stayed there, how long would her daughter would have been outside? You know, would she have made it to the highway?
The Tennessee Department of Human Services started an investigation. In April, police did arrest 2 employees at the daycare and charged them with negligent child endangerment. Now, parents say another child wandered away from the same complex, this time a daycare next door. 10 News reporter Andrew McClung spoke with the 3-year-old and that child's parents about what happened.
Sierra and Alston Delk have a big family, and their son Dawson is a big part of it.
He's 3 years old. He's full of energy. If you look at him, you're having a bad day, he's just going to cheer you right up.
But on May 7th, a big day turned into a big scare. It was supposed to be Dawson's Head Start graduation. Instead, his parents took an unexpected call.
He said Dawson has got out of the school and we've got to get to him. And my heart actually dropped.
The Delks say security cameras showed their 3-year-old walking out of Head Start at the Jamestown Community Center alone.
I try and go to the gas station and I try and get juice.
He left the front doors at 10:53 and was outside walking back and forth to the road, and then finally he ran up the middle of the road and was probably, I'd say 100 to 150 yards from the Head Start in the middle of the main road, and was picked up by a passerby.
An investigator with the Tennessee Department of Human Services visited the daycare the day it happened. State investigators are working alongside police in Jamestown on the case. And the shocking scene has happened before. Dawson marks the second child here at the Jamestown Community Center to walk out of a child care center here in the span of just a couple months. State investigators say in both cases, staff at either child care center noticed the child walked out. 2 different child care centers, 2 different children, one big issue.
When you think about it, it's a pretty good liability for the city of Jamestown to be a landlord.
Jamestown Mayor Harvey Stowers says the city leases space inside the building to daycares, including both Kids Corner and Head Start. But leaders are now reconsidering those leases.
And so we're looking at it at all angles. It's 2 different times, you know. There's some slack there somewhere or another. I'm not blaming nobody, but something's not right, you know.
For the Delk family, it's a scene still hard to grasp.
Honestly, I'm lost for words because as a young mother, I shouldn't have to go through this. I should be able to send my kids to school and to trust the teachers that are actually there with my child instead of having to worry, are they going to get out again? Is something going to happen?
What started as a big scare for one family is now leaving Jamestown with big questions still unanswered. In Jamestown, I'm Andrew McClung,